What's up, guys? It's Reed Tracy. I'm here with college soccer player John Alexander from Hampton Sydney College, and I'm going to be interviewing him on the topic of should college athletes be paid or compensated. So it's going to be great to get his take, being that he is a college athlete. So, John, just to start off, do you think just generally college athletes should be paid or compensated in some way?
Well, I mean, college athletes provide the entertainment, and that's what helps grow schools. And I know that schools pump that money into growing their school, growing their facilities, just providing nicer things for the athletes. But then again, like the athletes are just left with those things, and it's just like materials rather than something they'd necessarily want.
Yeah,
So it just comes down to that is like what should that money be put towards? And I think it is fair in a sense that athletes should be paid
yeah,
a little bit, not tremendous amounts, but they
yeah.
should be getting paid in a sense.
Okay, yeah, and that was kind of the base question I wanted to start out with. I'll get into the specifics here. So after that, I really want to get into what is your schedule like as a college athlete? I mean, because obviously being a student athlete it's a lot more than being just a regular student, and that's not degrading regular students who aren't athletes, but I mean you're pretty much working a double job with school and um,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I just want to what is your schedule as an athlete through the day? Like what is a normal day for you during the soccer season?
But yeah, when we're in season, we wake up around 6:30 in the morning and we have a team lift. And it's definitely like, it's a early start to the morning.
Yeah.
You get tired, blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
after that, you go grab some breakfast, and then go to class,
Yeah.
class done, knock that out. And, at our school we have a lot of classes, so
Yeah.
you go to class, then you go to lunch around noon, then you go back to class, and then after that you have practice around 4:30,
Yeah.
and you practice for about 2 hours. Like preparing for the game or
Yeah.
something in the future. It's always with purpose.
Yeah.
After that, you go get some dinner, try and get healthy, something
Yeah.
healthy, replenish everything that you've just put out.
For sure.
And then try and knock out your homework. And then, it would be fun to stay up late, but you got to understand that if you stay up late, then you're not going to do well the next day. So I try and go to bed between 10, 11 when we're in season, especially if we have a game the next day, because, you got to be physically prepared for that and also mentally prepared. Because if you
Yeah.
stay up late, then mentally you're going to be like, oh, I stayed up late. I'm going to be tired. And
Yeah.
that'll just be on your mind during the game. And the same thing in practice too. Like if you stay up late before a lift, like your body's just not going to perform
Yeah.
in a way that you want it to.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just got to definitely be making multiple decisions on top of all the schoolwork too. I mean, if you've got a lot of homework, like you got to make the choice, like, do I need to do this homework or do I need to sleep? And it's
Yeah.
definitely, it goes back and forth and it
Yeah.
helps you in a sense.
Yeah. No, I mean I completely understand like doing all this research that seems to be what most student athletes have said. It's like this homework's important, but I'm so dead. I need to get some rest for next practice or whatever. So I know it's hard. And kind of like going off that, I wanted to see just if you could list some ways that like the schedule kind of takes a toll on your mental health and like just like we were saying like if it does it ever occur to you like where you are missing some schoolwork or you're treating your body um, not the best you can treat it because you don't know which one like how to balance everything.
Well, I mean, you said it earlier. It's like having two jobs. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, going to this school, it's very academically challenging and demanding. And then also, being on any sports team in general, it's also very physically and
Yeah.
time demanding. And, you have basically two jobs where you have to choose like which one's more important in the moment or which one's going to be more important in the future, blah, blah, blah. And that's always weighing on your mind, especially when you're in season, because you're always left with that decision every moment in the day, like which is going to advance me better. I don't know when it comes to when I need to go to sleep tonight. Will I
Yeah.
be satisfied with what I've completed today, or will I be left feeling, like I haven't accomplished as much as I need to, and it'll be
Yeah.
weighing on my mind and in the game, in class, and it just ends up, becoming this avalanche effect where it just keeps building up and up and up, and
Yeah.
then you're left with that. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely tough. It's definitely a lot to manage, but you know, It also has its rewards, so that's
Yeah.
why people do it.
Yeah, no, 100%. And so pretty much like I have one more question, and it's pretty much. I know you said that it'd be great if college athletes were paid, and it would help a lot. Um, and I just want to know. So it's hard because the whole thing is, if college athletes were to be paid, should it be just one single athlete profiting from their name, or should everyone on the team um, take in the same like revenue that their teammates would take? So do you think that a person like Zion Williamson, who is making millions of dollars off his name and his image when he was playing for Duke, do you think that he should be allowed to make 10 times more than his teammates? Or do you think that a general salary um, for like the Duke basketball team would be a better idea?
Well, I mean, this is a tough question in a sense because, it is unfair
Yeah.
in a sense if one player is making a lot more than his teammates. But I mean, you look from his perspective, if he's generating, I don't know, like $10 million, and
Yeah.
a guy who never sees the court is
Yeah.
making, I don't know, like $1,000 for the school, like his family and friends, like buy his jersey.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I feel like Zion should be getting paid more
Yeah.
just because he's making more. And I feel like that's just the way of business and
Yeah.
economics is, if one company makes more than one company, yeah, they're gonna get paid
Yeah.
more. But yeah, he should.
And so with this whole topic that I've been researching for the last few months, that's kind of been the gray area for me, whether to decide whether a salary is better, just for just the mental health and the majority of college students, or if, like we were saying, if a player who's making millions of dollars, but not actually making, but generating millions of dollars for their school and for the NCAA, um, should get their own amount of money compared to their teammates. But yeah, and it's thank you. I really appreciate it for you doing this for me, and I just wanted to see what you thought as you're an actual college athlete. So yeah, it's been great talking to you. I really appreciate it. Good luck with school. I know you just finished your soccer seasons. I know y'all probably training soon for that. But yeah, thank you, John. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for having me. No
Of
problem.
course, I will. I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, see ya.
Bye.